Hi, everyone. My name is Oluwashina Peter. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Gateway. And as Gateway, we are building the product for Web3. It's basically a platform that allows people to learn about Web3, learn about how to navigate these apps and also discover these applications. So over $1 billion is lost annually because most users don't use Web3 products more than twice. And over the last 6 months, we've acquired over 3,500 users. And we have over 100 plus Web3 products on the waiting list. We've had tons of customer discovery calls. And here's what we learned. This problem is related to retention. We can be traced down to the onboarding phase of both the users and the products. So when a user gets into the Web3 ecosystem, they have very low retention because sometimes they don't know how to navigate this complex Web3 applications, or they got into the Web3 space due to hype, head drops, and others financial bets. And when these products acquire this type of users, they have very high churn rates. They lose more than 70% of the active customers within the next 3 months. And this leads to the loss of potential revenue. So what we've built is a solution that increases users' retention by up to 70%. And the way we do this, we bring in the gamified education element to allow people to learn about these Web3 applications, how to navigate them, and also discover them. So we bring that discovery and gamified education experience to the consumers. And by this, we enhance their onboarding experience, it increases their retention and their value. So instances that we've seen on the platform is when people use our platform, they're much more educated, they use Web3 products more frequently, they spend money on these Web3 products, and these Web3 products make money. So here's how it works. A user, let's call her Rachel, comes on Gateway. A crypto wallet is created for her to store, record her activities on chain. She can learn using pre-made learning adventures. She can also leverage our AI solution to create a self-learning adventure. If she's interested in stablecoins or DeFi, she can leverage this AI and learn about it. And after completing this learning adventure, she earns rewards like NFTs and crypto. These are recorded on-chain and can unlock more features for us, such as an on-chain resume and communities and so on. And finally, because she learns about stablecoin DeFi, she can find the best DeFi and stablecoin product, leveraging our product discovery feature. And on the other hand, products can get listed on Gateway within 2 minutes, which is recorded on chain. And by listing on Gateway, they get a chance of being discovered by potential high-quality users who already are looking for what their solution or their product actually solves. And they can also leverage our AI solution to create adventures for these users to learn how their product works, what they are solving, how to navigate their products, and so on. So by doing so, whatever users come on board their products have much more high retention rates, and they have much more high possibility of spending or conducting transactions on their applications. So in the last 6 months, we've acquired 3,500 users in 25 countries. Majority of them are from Hong Kong, Nigeria, United States, Indonesia, and the United Kingdom. We've launched our application. It's available on the web, Android, and iOS. We've secured over $30,000 in non-dilutive funding from their protocol. And they gave us this funding because they believe we are solving a problem they encountered themselves when they were entering certain key markets. We have over 100 plus Web3 products waiting on our waiting list, waiting for our product discovery feature to go live. And thanks to the guidance on several workshops of BFG, we were able to train our AI model to actually scale some of the solutions that we've actually built. So the biggest opportunity we see in Web3 is in the onboarding, the lifecycle, and the distribution of users and products. So if you look at this chart, up until this point, the Web3 ecosystem has been driven by hype. We've had several unfortunate incidents like the pegging of stablecoins, the Luna crashes, the FTS crashes, and a lot of government regulation is coming into place. So most of the growth strategies Web3 products have been using is not going to work anymore. So the next stage of growth is going to be driven by education and discovery. The following stage is going to be driven by distribution up until we get into the maturity stage. And this market is estimated at about $18 billion. And we believe, considering the competitors we have in the market, we can reach a market of about $1 billion. So we have competitors in the market because it's quite a promising market, and even the OG discovery platforms such as ProductHunt. But what it actually makes us different is, aside from just allowing users find products and connecting these two audiences together, we bring the gamified education elements to allow these people to learn about those products more in depth, how to navigate these products. And we leverage our AI solution to scale these solutions so that we can improve the user's onboarding experience. And we bring all of this to the mobile phones. And also our platform is Web2 friendly. So for users, the mainstream market who don't know how to connect wallets using MetaMask, they can enjoy this platform, but we handle all of the Web3 blocker for them in the backend. So this is the team myself. I have a background in product and growth marketing. I've worked at top blockchain protocols such as Celo, Dash, and Threshold. Emmanuel is the CTO, a full stack developer, has worked at Decade and Abacus. Anthony is the sales guy. He leads the business development. He has experience working with private consulting and stock trading firms. We are a very great team. We know how to talk to customers. We know how to discover their pain points. We know how to sell this and also scale the solution. Our business model is Gateway is pretty much free to use, but we're able to charge users subscription if they want to unlock more premium features. We can also charge the products between 500 to 1,000 for each campaign when they want to leverage our AI solution or acquire high quality users on the platform. And this pricing is going to go higher the more the platform actually grows. And by the third year, after we've gathered enough data from the usage on the platform, we are going to open up our API access so that larger corporations who have spent years acquiring millions of customers, but are also battling the issue of activation and retention with their platform, they can leverage our architecture to actually do this. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, please let me know.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Peter, for the presentation. Yeah, I would like to open the floor for the question.
Hey, thank you guys for the presentation. I got one question because I feel like that this type of product, the incentive is definitely a key how to acquire both more users and projects to onboard. So would love to know more that what's your incentive plan, like utilize a tokenomic or something else. And another thing is like I do see you guys quite emphasize on the mobile app size, but in the meantime, I still got a feeling that most Web3 the app is still like on the web size. So do you think there should some like gap in between, like maybe difficult to let the users to try the target products or if through the mobile apps?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
Awesome, great question. Thank you for the question. So to answer the first question as regards the incentive, so one of the problems we're trying to avoid is not to give free tokens too much because that can mess up the expectations of the users. So what we do is we gamify the experiences. We are using NFTs, a little bit of small tokens, but the users have to actually spend a lot of time before they can maybe earn $1 on the platform. So with this, the users and these NFTs they earn actually unlocks more features. So there's a progressive incentive for them to keep coming back and learning. And as regards tokenomics, we don't have a plan of launching a token at the moment, but we're hoping to, me advice or anything like that. And to answer your second question, the platform is available on the web, Android and iOS on the mobile. But the reason why we emphasize on the mobile side is because our platform takes both the Web 2 and the Web 3 audience. And what we've learned is for the Web 2 mainstream consumer markets, they are more tilted toward the mobile side because it's much more easier for them to use. And this is why we also built the platform on the mobile and so they can enjoy this experience on their mobile phones. But definitely the platform is available on the web as well for the Web 3 audience. And somewhere down in our roadmap, we are also bringing in the Connect Wallet feature so that the Web 3 native audience can also access this platform using their traditional MetaMask and Trust Wallet and other stuff.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay, I'm happy to go next. Well done, guys. It was a very interesting pitch. I'm going to start with a small joke. I think 70% of people never use the product second time in blockchain because I think most of the products are shit. So not because they don't discover. So let's say it's half joke, half not. So my question would be just on the business model. You are going to charge the user $5 a month, right? Why do you do that? Because I was not familiar with ProductHunt, but I Googled why I listened to you, and it seems ProductHunt is doing the opposite. And it seems more logical, that they charge the product makers because they're more incentivized. And you say, we are the ProductHunt for Web3 and do everything the opposite way. So why is that?
So I'll take that. So I think with Gateway, we're attending to two two audiences. So we have, someone like you who is quite educated in crypto and might want to fact check, or you have some, information you want to get out that's happening. AI can help you. You can get all that information, right? But you have maybe a few free trials where you can get tailor-made adventures to yourself. But after that, if you want more adventures that would be tailored to your needs, tailored to your curiosity, tailored to, what's DeFi, what's blockchain, how can I use the MetaMask, for the AI to generate that learning model for you, you then have to pay to continue using it. But for the product hunters, these are, our audiences that go through this adventure are the same people who will now help to test Web3. So we have two different audiences. On one side, we have the Web3 products who want to be listed, and we have, gamified learners who are coming to use our platform to learn, to get an understanding of what's happening on the Web3 space. So we're attending to very two different audiences. So that's why the revenue stream is coming from not just the people who launch their products on our platforms, but also our learners who come through the gamified process.
Okay, I would really strongly suggest to reconsider this because I think you are a marketplace, right? And you cannot charge both sides of the marketplace. It's the same, all products we have. I use Facebook for free, because somebody is pushing the content and Facebook thinks how to monetize it. I use Twitter, I use Instagram, I use whatever products. Imagine going on eBay and being charged just in order to go and buy something on eBay. It just doesn't make any sense, right? So I would strongly suggest you to reconsider that and think of other monetization models. So sorry, Yaroslav, I think wants to ask a question. Go ahead. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I'm again in the situation that when I was heavily advising the very, very similar project, and I can say that users won't pay and projects won't pay either. And that is the big problem. Why users don't pay is pretty obvious, because actually they are the I would say the selling part here. So they are actually making your projects live, and everything in Web3 right now is built around rewards. So everyone is ready to reward the users for coming, for engaging, for doing things. And when putting that the other way and say, now you're going to pay for us to show you products, that's really, you need a few, maybe a dozen million marketing budget to just put that idea into head. So that's the first problem. And the second, why projects don't pay? Projects don't pay because you will most probably not bring them any new audience. So we have big players right now, which is, like Galax and, all these Zeely platform and things like that, all the platforms that allow you creating different quests, product discovery quests. I think we are all familiar, with all these Galaxy, Zeely, and other projects. And it is very challenging for you to really bring them the new users that they don't already target through the free platforms. So why the platforms are free? Because they've got enough VC funding to operate and to burn money and not charge anyone. So neither side is charged. For users, it's free, it's rewarding. For projects, it's free. So actually tackling this market with something where you charge either of the parts, it's really challenging. And that's actually the question for me. So what is your plan to actually, what value are you bringing to projects for charging them from 500 to 1,000 for showcasing their product? Because this is the question. Every project you approach with a paying proposal, they just ask, how many users will you bring? What they will do? How will you guarantee that? How can you guarantee these users are, new for me? And so what's your plan here?
Yeah, very good question. Sorry, let me take this, Anthony. So very good question, a very interesting one. So, and I'm going to give you an instance. First of all, to answer your question of why would projects pay, we have one of the largest crypto wallets. We've signed an agreement contract with them for them to pay as soon as we launch the feature. So this is something we've seen that even larger players are willing to actually pay for. So you mentioned a couple of platforms like the Zilly and the like. So what actually makes us different? And this is our strategy, right? So, and I'm going to give you an instance for what we've learned from our platform. So there's a particular user on our platform who, after coming through Gateway, was actually much more comfortable because of the learning adventure. She has been on the product for about a year. She's never made any Bitcoin purchase. She just downloaded the application. But after going through the learning adventure kind of like takes you through why, what, and why, and when you should actually engage maybe Web3, or why you should buy Bitcoin, or do any of this stuff. So after coming through our platform, she made her first Bitcoin purchase on Luno. So these are some of the instances that we've actually seen on Gateway, because not only are you going through a platform that educates you, you are also going to test out this products for free. So we don't charge products to get listed on Gateway. It's only when they want to maybe leverage our AI solution to build a learning adventure, because the major problem is not just acquiring users. Where the bigger problem is activating these users and ensuring that, after you get them on your platform, they actually take an action, they make a transaction. That's where the biggest problem is. Acquisition is, you can throw money into Facebook, throw money into all of these ad platforms, but the biggest problem is actually the activation, and that's where we are actually playing where Gateway is actually playing our game. So with our platform, we activate this user so that when they get on this product, they make more transactions and and they do more purchases.
So actually, Zilly is built around that. They are not about acquisition; they're about engagement. So the quest that you create within Zilly, they actually motivate users to make more transactions, to like invite friends, add funds, whatever action. You can actually connect all those actions to Zilly, and they get rewarded. So that's also in the market.
So I just wanted to clarify that our users don't pay to have any of this experience. We have pre-made learning videos they can watch. In fact, they get compensated, rewarded. If they test out apps, they get NFTs, they get incentivized to do all of this, right? When they go through all of that. The only medium they get to pay is when they want a pre-made. So they want a tailor-made adventure for them. And that's the same thing for the Web3 product. So if Binance, for example, right, wants to have a pre-made learning adventure using our AI model to say, hey, we want those people coming in to get educated about this feature on Binance, and we want the AI to be able to train them, that's when they get to pay us. But every other thing they can come in, use. It's just when you want a tailor-made adventure for yourself, for your specific need, that's when we get a charge. So I have to make that clear that every other experience, especially on the user side, we get to incentivize you. We get to gamify the whole process to make the entire onboarding process seamless and enjoyable, apparently. So that's our end. So I just wanted to clarify that you only get charged when you want a tailor-made AI adventure for yourself.